Okay, I don't know. It's a lot about connections, fake friends, people projecting stuff, and I'm getting a lot about like relationships, difficult relationships that have been difficult, specifically, and probably specifically over the last year or so. Um, hmm. it's moving, somebody moving beyond. Like if we had a relationship and it was difficult and maybe we parted ways for a little while, this is something that like hasn't actually ended, so you'll know who you are because it's a quote unquote ex, but like not really. And not, you know how you have, there'll be relationships where like, okay, the relationship's over and we move on and we're done and blah blah blah. This is more we're just having problems and maybe we break up here and there or take time apart here and there, but like we keep coming back to each other even if we don't like quote unquote make up. It's a struggle like that, and if we're working together, we've probably talked about like, oh, it's had to go this way because you had, we all know what this year has been for empaths and HSPs, and people had to learn lessons or whatever. It's that kind of relationship. Excuse me. And so somebody sort of acknowledging that this was more significant than they probably admitted before, and they're moving beyond blame and anger and all that stuff. Yeah, it's like they may have initially been angry or convinced themselves they're done, blah blah blah, but now they're realizing like the love is still there, and like they're realizing the profound impact you had on their life. Coming into like reaching a place of peace and like acceptance regarding their feelings for you, and understanding that meeting you was a significant part of their journey. Heavy like Virgo Libra energy. I gotta say, it feels like there is an even stronger desire to like lock this down, marry you. There's something about the supermoon energy coming in that's bringing something in for them. Like it's incredibly like energizing to them in regard to the connection. And it's like where many things are coming together at once. Many things are clicking, the puzzle pieces are falling into place. Meanwhile, you are realizing, like we've been talking about, like I've been talking about nonstop, realizing how much things have increased for you this year, your energy, your gifts, whatever that is, your power to manifest what you want. With you've got all these ideas and projects clicking into place for you. So if you resonate with that, I'm gonna go ahead and say there is reunion and partnership with this connection. Well, nope, it just split in two. Some people there is reunion and partnership with this past person, and some people it's partnership with somebody new. But both people in this kind of troubled connection are at the end of that journey, and they're now ready for like long-term commitment and actually looking to build a connection, rather than some people just kind of don't worry about communication skills, don't worry about honesty. Like both people are in a place now where they're actually looking to build something with another person. And I'm getting that the way you view life and interactions with people, that is changing, and you're moving away from like you've spent quite a bit of time this year, single, but not like apart from this person, but still, do you know what I mean? It's not the only way I can say these are connections where it didn't just end and that's it. It's like we still love each other, we've still been in contact with each other, or we've been trying to work it out, and then we part again, and then we try to work it out, and we part again. It's that kind of connection, and it's like you're at the end of that journey. And like I said, the way you are viewing life and the way you interact with people is changing, and you're moving away from that single energy and kind of learning independence toward collaboration and partnership. You're moving from delay, like this whole year has probably like things just kept being delayed. You're moving from delay to empowered manifestation. You're getting deeply aware that the past delays were not negative, but necessary opportunities to gather energy, to let your energy grow and adjust to that growth, adjust to what it's like to live in this world with this incredibly strong energy. And you're going to start feeling energized and, you're going to start seeing a lot of things coming together all at once. It's like this 2025 was like delay after delay after delay, and then all of a sudden everything just falls into place. And you're in a place now where you can manifest exactly what you want, whether that's ideas or projects or a relationship or money or, I don't know, a new living situation, whatever it is. But the message is you're at the end of this journey that you've been on this year, and realizing, okay, now I'm ready. I'm different than I was last year. And maybe I thought I was ready last year, but now I'm ready. That's a heavy message right now, is people maybe, well, for a lot of people, I guess this year was rough when it came to connections and relationships. Some ended, or some, like I said, the two people had to go on this journey separately so they come back around together. But we're like at the end of that, and you're realizing like you're ready for long-term commitment, and you're going to come together with the person that I'm going to say, like, you spend the rest of your life with. Okay. Next thing is regarding, like, this supermoon event is how it's coming through. The central theme for a lot of you revolves around recognizing how far you've come this year on this journey, whether you realized you were on a journey or not. Now you can look back at the beginning of the year like, oh my goodness, I had this realization, I had this breakthrough, you know what I mean, I've leveled up in this way. But also there's something about bringing in a hidden truth that you're becoming aware of, specifically regarding, again, a past relationship and like your own emotional readiness. Where again, like maybe last year you thought you were ready, but now you can look back and like, oh, I wasn't quite ready. I had to go through blah, 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 all the things I've gone through this year. And there's some kind of hidden talent or money earning ability that you need to harness. And you're realizing that. And I feel like it's related to, I don't know, either like creating spiritual items or practicing energy reading or energy work, or like it's related to this, like what we do here. Which, if that's the case, reach out, let's work together. Collaborate. I'm all for it. But there's something about that, realizing as your energy grows and as your gifts grow, like you're realizing like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not supposed to be, working at the law firm or whatever it is you do. There's a realization, if it hasn't hit you yet, it's coming in this supermoon event is how it keeps coming through. Undergoing a shift, which I think most of the people I work with regularly have realized they went through last week, the week before. But again, during this this full moon, it comes in as, and sort of makes everything makes more sense. But there's also like a shift of I don't know, becoming more emotional, sensual, all the things that you're recognizing are important for like a deeper commitment in relationships. And realizing that you like held back in past relationships, and maybe you didn't realize that at the time. Realizing you never fully committed or like gave complete trust, where like in the moment you probably felt like I was fully committed, and now you can look back again and be like, oh, I was holding back, or I didn't completely trust them, or do you know what I mean? It's that kind of truth that you're now acknowledging, and I keep getting that this person, again, it seems to be couples that kind of had a rocky year, or like I said, went their separate ways and are coming back around. Like that person is now, man, it's the same thing, pining for you, basically, like realizing how monumental this connection was. Because they're like Xing out like the fear of being vulnerable. And you know an ex still longs for you, and maybe you're figuring out that they would return if you gave them the green light, if you said, I'm wide open, you know. And there's something about that, like realizing, maybe in the beginning thinking it was all the other person, and now you're kind of realizing like, oh, maybe I wasn't truly ready, or maybe I wasn't truly open or fully trusting or something. Just sort of taking accountability for your part in it, which is not to say everything's your fault, but you know what I mean. And it's because you've taken the time, but also sort of been forced to take the time to heal things and have these upgrades and realizations and all the stuff. Oh, before I forget, because this came in the middle of the night, and I didn't stop to record anything. 3 and 8. Let's talk money. 3 and 8. So, if you are in a place where, you know, you've been trying to improve your finances or your abundance, whether that's like through work or starting your own business, or you know, working with me and doing, you know, rituals and castings and energy work and yada yada, and you've been doing it, and you're at this place where you're like flustered, like it's never gonna happen, I'm gonna give up, this is dumb. This is for people who are of that mindset right now. Okay. Very, very big and important. Do not stop now. Easy for me to say, right? You know, keep ordering from me. But that's not why I'm saying it. Because 3 months, something specific turns around seemingly all of a sudden in 3 months. It picks up. Again, we're talking about things that have been delayed this year, the entire year. Within 3 months, that shifts around. But then specifically in 8 months. So this is, if you're listening today, we're in October. So by June, it's not even an issue anymore. Like the, how am I going to pay the mortgage, or how am I going to pay the rent, or whatever. By June, not even an issue. Picks up within 3 months. Within 8, no longer an issue. That came in very strongly while I was doing sessions last night. But again, it's for the people in that mindset. Like, I've done all this work, and again, whether that's work you have literally done or work that we have done or whatever it is, you're in that mindset. 3 and 8 are very important. Keep going. Within 3 months, there's a shift. Within 8 months, it's no longer an issue. Had to get that out. Please hear me when I say, and I know I'm being repetitive, I usually am when something's very, very strong. Hear me when I say, everything we have worked towards for the last year is shifting now, is coming together now, is becoming clear now. Because I have to say this as well. So, the people who have sort of been working against you, they're all getting exposed. Like, beginning now, today, right this second, you're going to be seeing the people who have been doing things against you. Whether that's at work, trying to mess with your relationship, trying to mess with your finances, whatever that is, keep your eyes open. You don't have to do a thing. They are getting exposed. And I keep getting that message that it's imperative we don't celebrate it. Because I know things I'm seeing happen to people, in the first instant I see it, I'm kind of like, yes. And I have to stop myself. I can be relieved. I can't be happy about it. Because again, be very cautious with your energy, because it's going to come back very, very quickly. Don't celebrate it, but pay attention. You can feel relieved. It's kicking their asses now. Oh, we're going back here because I guess the supermoon energy has a huge effect on like love relationships. Again, it's the harvest supermoon, and it is affecting and influencing relationships coming back together. People who have been looking for a relationship and haven't been able to find one, they get a new partner. But like readiness, intuition, and new beginnings, whether that's a new beginning with a new person or a new beginning with a past person. I don't know, this energy comes in and it makes you kind of look at your life, connect with your intuition. It's like all these things have been happening this year, and now we're in the energy where it all falls into place. You're understanding sort of the forces influencing you and preparing for the next chapter. I keep saying that the end of this year is preparing us for the next chapter. And this, I guess, involves acknowledging where we needed to heal and seeing that we did heal that, and I'm getting that it's time to make brave decisions. And there might be something related to like travel, communication. There is I'm just going to say it's masculine energy. Masculine energy, becoming aware of very significant changes in his own life, and is ready to start over. And the feminine energy in this connection is like sociable and a hard worker, and gone through their painful healing journey. Is always painful. They've been through that, and they've been through toxic relationships, which made them as strong as they are now and taught them the lessons they needed to learn. And specifically, you have learned to withdraw from unhealthy situations, and that has further led you to where you are now, where you're ready. You're actually ready for healthy relationships. And something about this supermoon energy is putting the exclamation point on the whole journey. It's a really, really powerful time to make sense of all the things that we've been through and all the things we talked about. And it's putting that together, wrapping that up in a nice little bow. So when we're talking about the couples that had to sort of go on their separate journeys for a minute and then they can come back around, both people are now sort of different people, and mesh better. Now, and this happens to a lot of people where we're like, we think we're ready for a relationship, but we don't really know what that means. And now we know what it means, and now we know what we want, and da-da-da. Now we're truly ready. Now we can either bring this back around, come back together, and stay together. Or if you're somebody that's, had a bunch of relationships and you couldn't find love or whatever, now you get that. And it's like the connections coming together now during the end of all this are the ones that are going to stay, are the ones that are going to last, because it's coming in. If you've done your healing, for some people that might listen to this, you haven't really been on your healing journey, sorry. But the ones who have been on this healing journey, this is it for you. It's not like, I'm going to meet somebody new and it's only going to last a couple months. Like, no, now it's coming together. After you've been through the healing and you're actually ready for deep connections. This is it. This, I know it's hard to believe because I've been preaching for what have I worked with you guys for, like 6 years? All this, we got to do this and we got to do that and we got to heal this and da-da-da and wait for this and karma and da-da. And now it's like, no, this is it. This is it. We are here. It's scary because it's been a long journey, but it's also really exciting. We are here. We're literally here. I'm telling you, come, I hate to put times on it, but I'm just going to say spring. Most of you guys are not going to need me anymore, and I'm going to be very sad to see you go, but you've been on this journey. You've been healing, and you've been doing the work and getting stronger and yada yada. Come spring, you're not going to need me anymore. But we're here. This is it. This is it. All right. I guess I'm going to end it there because I might do another one later because I've got some audios I recorded throughout the week, just like pop culture-y political stuff, and I don't want to do any more political stuff right now on this Sunday service, so let's leave it on a high note. I guess we'll have to have a going away party somehow, a virtual going away party, because you guys aren't going to need me anymore. But for those of you who are starting your new journey on whatever the spiritual thing is, we can collaborate, so yay. All right, guys, sending positive energy your way.